Hello, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about trash, baby. Let's talk about you and me. That's right, today we're going through my garbage. I was on a podcast recently, quick plug, it's called the CEO-ish podcast, and in that podcast, one of the hosts said that she loved following me because it reminded her of like 2016 beauty YouTube, and that was the best compliment I could ever receive. And I feel like one of the pillars of 2016 beauty YouTube was empties videos. To me, it gives you a real view of what people actually use and what they go through enough to continue to repurchase, or it gives you an indication of what you maybe don't need because they went through it and they're not going to repurchase it. We have hair care, body care, skin care. I don't know if we have much makeup. It's a lot of skincare, I'll be honest with you, and a ton of hair care. So if you are into empties videos and you wanna know what products I've been going through, keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. We talk about skincare, makeup, mental health, acne, we do hauls, we talk a little bit about fashion, and I would love to have you subscribe. Okay, let's start with a few hair care products, and I'm gonna start with ones that are not completely trash yet, but I think I have maybe one more use out of them, and I am going to get that last use out. And that is the duo of my Crown Affair Ritual, the Ritual shampoo and the Ritual conditioner. This is actually the shampoo and conditioner that won my best of hair care of 2021 for shampoo and conditioner. If you have fine, straight hair like I do, I don't have necessarily thin hair, but it is fine. This is the best shampoo and conditioner that I've ever tried. I will say I'm testing out the Moroccan Oil Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner, and it's very, very good, but I can't decide if I want to repurchase this or go through that one. I think what I'm going to do is finish this, like again, I have maybe one more use, finish out my Moroccan oil and then see which one I think is better, but I know that these will be in my future. If you are looking for like a really nice shampoo and conditioner that has such an amazing smell. Crown Affair is now available at Sephora, so you can actually get these during the Sephora sale, which I know I need to do a Sephora sale recommendations video, and I'm going to probably like for Monday so that it's ready for the Rouge people, but it just kind of snuck up on me this year. But anyways, best shampoo and conditioner ever. Absolutely love it, and I will continue purchasing it even though it is pricey, and that should tell you how much I love it. Also, they're like running out at the exact same time, which is great because you're not gonna have like one left over, you know what I mean? Like I use them together, they're best friends. Another shower favorite that I went through were two of the Aveeno body washes, one in the Stress Relief, which smells like lavender, and one in the Skin Relief, which is fragrance free. My husband went through this one. I used it a little bit, but honestly, I have been using the fragrance free one now for the past month because I have something called pityria rosea. I think that's what it's called. It's basically a stress-induced rash, and I didn't really feel like I was that stressed, and then someone told me like, you went ahead and quit your job and you moved into a new house at the same time, and I was like, I guess that's pretty stressful. But I still have this rash all over my body. It's on my back, it's on my sides, it's in my groin, like it's everywhere. And it's not like itchy or irritating, it's just like these big red dry patches. I thought it was eczema, it's not. I went to the dermatologist for it. Anyways, I'm just trying to be more gentle with my body skin because of that. Like typically you guys would see a Kosas body wash in here, but I don't think I have one because I'm trying not to exfoliate my body because of this rash. So I had been using the fragrance-free gentle cleanser from Aveeno. I really like this. It lathers so well. I mean, these body washes are like amazing and everyone knows that. And the Stress Relief one is really nice too, especially if you're just like stressed, tired. It's a great one to use right before bed. And we also like to use this to make bubbles. So I love these. I'll probably repurchase the next fragrance free one, but right now I am using a La Roche-Posay body wash that's also fragrance free just to keep that going. So I don't want to repurchase until I go through my next round of things. You know what I mean. Okay, speaking of La Roche-Posay, I went through two cleansers. These were also my favorite cleansers of 2021 for hydrating and for foaming. I think I broke it up into two categories. So the hydrating one is the one I use in the morning. It kind of feels like there's a little bit left in here. It's the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. It's like a lotion consistency and it's just so nice. It feels like your face is kind of refreshed in the morning without having stripped it of any of its natural oils. If you're like me and you have oily or combo skin and you feel like you just need to give your face a little wash in the morning, or if you're like, I have to get my face under some cold water to help with depuffing the skin, this is perfect. It also has 13.5 ounces in it, and I don't think the price is that crazy for for that amount of product. I keep both of these in the shower next to each other. Absolutely love this. I will continue to repurchase it. However, I am going through a Stratia Skin Velvet Cleansing Milk, which is similar, and I like it. I still like this one more, but you know, like I said, I'm trying to go through my things. And then the foaming cleanser, the Tolerian Purifying Foaming Cleanser is what won in 2021 for my like evening cleansers. This is more of like one of those foaming cleansers that's gonna help break down makeup and oil and dirt. It's definitely, I would say, like a once a day cleanser. I wouldn't use this twice a day, even if you were oily, because it does foam up and help break down your oils. I would actually use this like to remove my makeup along with like a double cleanse, or I would use this twice and remove my makeup with it. Like, it is that good. Although it is soap free, it's sulfate free, fragrance free. Both of those cleansers are, and includes ceramides and niacinamide. Everything from La Roche-Posay pretty much includes niacinamide. So if you're sensitive to niacinamide, I would stay away from both of these cleansers, but they're so freaking good, and I'm really sad to have gone through this one. I'm probably gonna buy another one. I left out another Crown Affair product. So this is the Trinity with the other two here. Like, these are my daily shampoo and conditioners, but if I feel like my hair is getting really dry, which it is, I'm in desperate need of a trim, I would use this. This is the Renewal Mask. This actually was made before the shampoo and conditioner. This was like one of their first products, and it is a deep treatment mask. I have like just the tiniest bit left, but not enough for me to use on my hair. This is like a thicker version of the everyday conditioner that was based off of this formula. So I don't know if you feel like you need both, but this one adds just like a touch more hydration. This was the first one that I got like over a year ago, and it lasted me this entire time because I was only using it maybe once a week or once every other week. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's in this tub, so you have to like find somewhere to put it in your shower and then scoop your fingers into it and then close it. You know, that's just a first world problem. But if you're gonna spend as much money as this is on a, you know, mask, you want it to be easier to use. So I would definitely recommend the daily conditioner over this, but this is amazing too, like, I just gotta say. Okay, this is so random, and I don't know how or why I bought this, but this is the Hint Sunscreen in Pineapple. Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Spray. I don't think there's any left in here. Have you ever heard of the drink brand Hint? Like the Hint water? I'm pretty sure it's just like water with like, it's kind of like LaCroix, but I don't think there's any bubbles in it. I don't understand this, but they have a skincare line apparently. I had this in my collection, and do you guys remember during like the Neutrogena situation where all of their spray sunscreens ended up having, what was it, benzene in it, which is a possible cancer-causing carcinogen. So I was scouring the list and looking at my sunscreens, and this one ended up being fine. So I kept it, and I've been using it since I threw away my other Neutrogena ones, and it works pretty well. The only problem is it smells sickeningly sweet. Like, it smells like a pina colada, and I like to lay in my hammock in my backyard and I will use sunscreen on my body. And when I did that, like, all the wasps came over to me because they were like, oh, you smell like a juicy fruit and I'm going to sting you. So just keep that in mind if you don't like strongly fragranced things. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna recommend this, but I did go through it. It worked well. It's water resistant, it's SPF 30. I have literally no idea where I bought this. I'm assuming I bought it on Amazon. Very strange purchase. Back to body care, I went through an entire Josie Maran whipped argan oil body butter in the unscented flavor, in the unscented version. I freaking love this stuff. You guys know that I love the CeraVe moisturizing cream, and for the first time ever in my Empties history, I do not have one in here because I used this. Now don't get me wrong, like I am almost through my next CeraVe moisturizing cream, but there's something about this body butter that really adds a luxurious feel to the skin. It's very thick, but it adds like a beautiful shine to your body without being sticky, and it also just feels like it locks in all of the water from my shower. So it's like an elevated version of my CeraVe moisturizing cream, and it leaves you with that beautiful glow from the argan oil. Very expensive. Again, like if you are using the CeraVe moisturizing cream, go for that. But if you're looking for like, maybe you're going on a date and you want to add some like glow to your body, these are beautiful, and they also come in a few different scents if you're not like an eczema prone person like me. But I've already opened the next jar of this because I really like using it. I just enjoy using it. So kind of crazy that this took over from my CeraVe moisturizing cream. You already know. You already know, this is one that has been in, I think, every single Empties video. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo in Bare, which is the barely scented one. They don't have an unscented version, I don't think, and if they do, I haven't seen it. But this is the closest one to an unscented version because these smell pretty dang strong. Even the Bare version is pretty strongly scented. So if you are kind of like sensitive to that, I would definitely recommend this one. Batiste is my favorite dry shampoo, although right now I am testing the chlorine dry shampoos because I got them in PR and everyone is saying how much they love them, especially the oat milk formula. And I'm wearing it today and I like it, but it's no Batiste, okay? Batiste cleans your hair as if it is brand spanking new out of the shower. It is the best, and I think this is the biggest bottle you can get, 6.3 ounces. You can maybe get a 10 ounce. I go through these like freaking water, even though I will get like Living Proof or Dry Bar or some of these more expensive ones here and there. Batiste is always on hand. I have a backup already downstairs. This is my perfect deodorant duo. I've talked about this a few different times. This was in my favorite body care of 2021. I believe these made the cut. This is the Kosas Chemistry deodorant and the Dove Advanced Care Dry Spray Invisible. This is the only duo that keeps me from stinking and sweating. This is the stink and this is the sweat. I have said on my channel so many times that I am a stinky person. I'm not so much of a sweaty person, but I stress sweat, which makes me stink. I have tried natural deodorants before. It's not really my thing. I just think I need aluminum in my pits to help me from sweating, but I also feel like regular deodorants don't help as much with my stink. So that's where the Kosas comes in. This is a AHA serum deodorant, meaning it's going to exfoliate your underarms, and it's also got that like serum-y texture, so it helps with brightening the underarms, maybe if you have like ingrown hairs, things like that. But really it's gonna help with the bacteria underarms so that you're not as stinky. So once I put this on and let it dry for a little bit, then I spritz on the Dove Advanced Care in 100 colors, no white marks, no white marks. This kind of dries down the serum so that it's not like sticky under my arms and also helps me with sweating. So this is my perfect duo. I have gone through a lot of different deodorants in my day and this is my favorite. It's not something I've had to change out. Like I know a lot of people feel like they have to change out their deodorant every once in a while because their body gets used to it. But I've used this one for over a year and this combo works very well. Okay, we're kind of down to skincare here, I think. 2 moisturizers that we went through. My husband went through a CeraVe PM. This is a great moisturizer. I think this was my first favorite moisturizer in 2020 or 2019 when I started my channel. And this is a great moisturizer if you are on a acne care prescription like tretinoin. It's great, but this is more of a summertime lotion for me. In the winter, I need something a little bit thicker. And that is what I used, which is the Bloom Cream from Beekman 1802. This is a gorgeous moisturizer. It is very expensive, so I always recommend people look for a sale for this product, but it is a probiotic moisturizer. It has goat milk in it, and it's just a beautiful thick cream that works very, very well on all skin types. Really helps occlude in all of your other skincare, and it's a bit thicker than this one without being too thick. So these are both great. This is very inexpensive, and this is very expensive. I know I keep referencing my best of videos from 2021, but a lot of these products are in there because I love them and I actually go through them. And these were both winners from last year. First is the Monday Born Source Essence. This is an essence, but it's like, I don't even know how to explain this. It's a product like I've never tried before. This is a 79% Centella Asiatica extract. And this is the most beautiful, hydrating, like first step essence that I've ever tried. I think this is my second one that I've ever gone through, but this has Centella Asiatica, Cica, niacinamide, glycerin, just everything that's going to help plump your skin, plump your fine lines, and help with your moisture barrier while also soothing the skin. It's an interesting brand. I love Monday Born. I really like a lot of their products, but basically you have to sign up for a product and then once it's made, it's sent to you. They do that so that the products are as fresh as possible once they get to you, so they're not like sitting on the shelf and then you buy it, which I really, really like, but I also hate it because when I really need something, I can't get it until the next drop. So I happen to have a backup of this one, so luckily I have another one that I'm using, but once that one is finished, I will definitely be adding my name to the next drop. And the second product is the Glass Skin Serum from Peach and Lily. Freaking love this. Everybody loves this, and it's for great reason. This is a beautiful hydrating serum, and I actually like to layer those two, so I'll do the essence first, and then I'll go in with this serum, and it just gives you this beautiful, juicy look to your skin. It is a little bit expensive. I will say they also make a jumbo size, and that's what I'm using right now because you get a little bit more bang for your buck. I haven't found anything like this. I know a lot of people say there are dupes, but to me, this is just my #1 serum. It is great for all skin types, especially acne and sensitive skin. Just beautiful. I went through two of my Sugar Rush vegan lip balms. That should tell you how much I freaking love these. Obviously, everything here is empty, but to go through 2 in like 3 months, that's pretty crazy. This is the best lip balm of all time. I just made my friend Kevin buy it, and I feel like people don't get it because the packaging is so stupid. Sorry, no offense, but it's like this big chunky packaging that like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. If it was in like a thin tube that kind of rolled up, it would be perfect, but it's in these big chunky circles. Anyways, it comes in a bunch of colors, but clear is my favorite for nighttime because it's literally like a nicer version of an Aquaphor that actually stays on your lips all night. It locks in everything on your lips and keeps them nice and hydrated and plump. And right now I have the pink color in my bathroom, and I just am not drawn to it as much as the clear because I don't want to get it all over my pillowcase. So I'm probably gonna buy it again and continue to go through it because there's just literally nothing like it. I could throw away all my other chapsticks and this would be the one that I would use every single day. Also was the winner of 2021. I have another pair of moisturizers in here. This one gives me bad flashbacks to when I was dealing with fungal acne last summer. This is the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Sensitive Fluid, and this is a hydrating soothing moisturizer, but in my mind, this is like a serum. It is super duper thin, but it's one of the only moisturizers that I could find that is fungal acne approved and safe and won't clog your pores and create more fungal acne. So this was basically the only thing that I was using outside of my SPF this summer. It gives me bad memories. I don't even like looking at it, but if you do deal with fungal acne, especially in the summer heat, this one is a great one. I link all of this down below. It's very lightweight, but I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's making me sad. Okay, this is the Skin Calls Silk Triple Lipid Cream. Anti-aging replenishing treatment. This has 1.5% ceramides, 4% sterols, and 1% fatty acids, which are kind of the 3 things that make up your skin barrier. I mentioned this in a favorites video. This is basically a dupe for the SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid Cream, and I went through this puppy. I loved this. I thought it was great. I'm not going to repurchase because it is very expensive. Even though it's a dupe for the SkinCeuticals one, this one is still expensive. It's half the price of the SkinCeuticals, but it's still expensive. But I just find like there are other moisturizers out there that I'm testing and that I'm liking just as much that is less expensive. Right now I'm using the Milk Vegan Moisturizer. It's so good. We'll talk about it in a favorites video, but I'm probably not gonna repurchase this, but I did like it. This video is running long. Okay, here are 2 makeup items, the only makeup items that I have right now that I've gone through. The Merit Beauty Mascara. I just went through a tubing mascara video ranking all of my favorite tubing mascaras, and this one was in there. I freaking love this wand. It's a natural bristle wand. It's beautiful. Everything about this mascara is wonderful. I love the packaging. I love Merit. I love the formula. I love the wand. It comes off easily in warm water. But I have, as mentioned, 9 other tubing mascaras to get through right now. So this is not a priority to repurchase, but something that I recommend to literally everyone. I also went through a little Freck Beauty Freckle Maker. I liked this. I don't think that it's any better than the one from ColourPop. I couldn't even tell when I was really out of it, but I mean, look how tiny it is. It won't take you long to go through this, even though it is, you know, just for freckles. I liked it okay. I think it's a bit expensive for what it is. There's a ColourPop freckle pen for $8 that has lasted me longer than this one. I just have to store it upside down, so it's okay. Can't believe I didn't lose that. Husband and I went through a Mighty Patch Micro Point. I don't know if you've tried these. This is from Hero Cosmetics. We love their regular Mighty Patches, but the Micro Dart ones have salicylic acid in it, 0.5% salicylic acid. So these are really great on cystic acne, which is what my husband tends to get. If you put it on before it's kind of at the head, the surface, it's gonna help over time with keeping it from becoming way too big and scarring. These are really great. I like to leave these on overnight because they do have like a larger surface area than the regular Mighty Patches. They work very well. Mighty Patch is my favorite kind to use, so love these, especially if you're cystic. And lastly, I went through a eye repair cream from Serums. This is the most unnecessary eye cream of all time. This is basically the moisturizing cream in a little ass tube. It also took me forever to go through this. It felt like I was never gonna go through it, and it started becoming like a chore. Like I was like, ugh, I have to use this damn eye cream again. When is it gonna be done? I just have some good ass eye creams right now, and I really wanted to get through this one and not waste it before it was expired. So I just chugged along and chugged through and finished it. Is it good? Yeah, but it's just a moisturizer in a tiny tube. So if you're looking for a good eye cream, I have a few other recommendations we can talk about, but this one is just a normal ass tube of moisturizer. Let me know down below what products you've finished in the last few months. Now that we're getting into spring, my empties are gonna look very different. We're gonna have way more like lightweight hydrating products, a lot more sunscreen, and very lightweight makeup as I transfer all of my heavier products into my please don't get acne, please don't get fungal acne products. I think my next video is going to be a Sephora sale suggestion. Let me know down below if that's something that you need ASAP or if it's okay to happen throughout the sale. So if you have questions or things you want me to answer before the sale, leave them down below, or you can always DM me on Instagram. It's @TheRudiBerry, and I will see you guys in the next one very soon.